My parents gave me a 2-hour screen time limit, so I spent the weekend playing games on things that technically weren't screens. My dad walked into my room mid-match, ripped the Xbox cord out of the wall, and tucked it under his arm. Third time this month. My mom appeared in the doorway behind him. New rules: 2 hours of screen time a day, homework first, nothing after 8. Break it once, and you lose games for a week. I sat there with the controller still in my lap, staring at the dead TV. I wasn't going to lose again, and this time, I was going to follow their exact words. The next morning, Dad found me at the kitchen table playing Pokemon on a Game Boy. He stopped halfway to the coffee maker. It's 7 a.m. You know the rules. I didn't look up. This isn't a screen, Dad. It's a display. No backlight. Different thing entirely. He shook his head and walked out with his coffee. When my Xbox timer hit 2 hours that afternoon, I switched straight to my DS. Time's up, Mom called from the kitchen. I switched devices. You said 2 hours of screen time. New screen, new 2 hours. She rolled her eyes and went back to chopping. By Sunday, they barely looked up when I sat down to play. So I dragged the old tube TV out of the garage and hooked up an ancient Nintendo in the living room. Dad walked past and stopped. What are you doing? Flat screens are screens. This is a tube. Different technology entirely. Like 100 years old. He gave up and walked away. That night, I dragged in a projector and started playing Wii Sports on the wall. I'm looking at the wall, not a screen, I announced as I bowled a strike. Dad was on the couch trying not to laugh into his hand. Mom marched in. Get that thing off my wall. After dinner, they sat me down at the kitchen table. New rule: 2 hours of gaming total, all devices combined, no matter what stupid technicality I came up with. I shook both their hands like we'd signed a treaty. The next afternoon, I came home with a huge box and dropped it on the kitchen counter. Mom turned from the sink. What is that? I pulled out Dungeons and Dragons. No screens involved. Takes about 6 hours a session though. Her face changed as she did the math. Fine, 3 hours of games. Split however you want. I shook her hand and the D&D box went back to the store the next morning. By dinner, I was on the Xbox using my 3rd hour and Mom just quietly watched, not daring to say the word screen.